É, pior que é mesmo. Acho que ele acabou de acordar do 300.
Yeah, maybe he just woke up from UFC 300.
Khalil released a statement saying, "I didn't win the title, but I grew last night. Alex Pereira, thanks for helping me see that I'm ready to take on the world. You showed amazing skill. You brought out a version of me that I needed to experience. You're the champ for a reason. Much respect. But I now know what I am capable of. Brazil, you guys have a strong champion. Be proud. I will take time to heal from this. I'll be back even better. It's inevitable. I'm grateful. Never give up on yourself. Always fight hard. Uplift your communities and find ways to make the most out of life." Pereira also released a statement saying, "Thank you so much for all the support from my fans last night. All that love just makes me always train hard and perform my best to always bring a show for all of you. This year I did 3 fights and ended with 3 wins. With the end of my last fight, I feel that was somehow the end of a cycle. The talk and love that Dana White showed to me and my team after my fight makes me excited to the future will bring for me in the UFC."
You know, you were so high on Anderson Silva during his run. Alex has lost to Israel, but he's beaten probably a better quality of opponent than Anderson did in that run, especially in the first part of that run. How do you think this run of Alex's compares to what Anderson did at that point?
There's no doubt. What this guy has done is unbelievable. Not just in, if you want to compare, and the way he's done it. The way he's done it. I mean, this guy destroys everybody.
There's no one else that I think has been that successful on the feet against Pereira at 205 pounds, man.
Right.
So, dude, he performed amazingly well. First of all, yes, he's going to learn a ton from this, but he proved to so many people of what he's capable of. He should be applauded. He's a stud. He's also shows a lot of class after the fight every single time.
Oh, he's the man.
Dude's amazing. Yeah.
What does the rest of the division look like to you right now?
In these past few interviews, I've been liking that Henry Cejudo fight. Like, he's kind of called out Sean after Sean's lost, and I don't like that, you know. So if he wants to fight someone tough, someone that's coming up in the rankings, he could fight me.
He's here tonight. Have you ran into him at all?
No, I haven't ran into him.
What would you say to Henry Cejudo if you saw him in person?
If he wants to do it, we can do it. We'll see what he says.
Henry responded, "Someone just told me Mario Bautista called me out yesterday. I couldn't hear him with Baldo's balls in his mouth all night. You don't get a fight with Triple C after a performance like that. I'd rather fight Baldo." Bautista fired back saying, "You already turned down the fight pre-Aldo. My performance? You haven't won a fight in 4 years. And your last 2, you got beat at your own game. Got out-wrestled and pretty much got teched your last one, champ."
Hello everyone, thank you Salt Lake City for everything, for support this weekend, and wait to win and Saturday night for fight. But thank you so much everybody. I love you guys, thank you so much.
Do you believe you can beat Islam? Es que cuántas veces ya. Claro que sí. Claro que sí. Մահաչოს մալի աուցիլը իմեդիամ չխուբիս մերը. Իմեդիամ չխուբիս մերը.
elbow to the head. So first time you bled in there is what you said.
Yeah.
Did that rock you in any way whatsoever, or
it didn't like
different?
It didn't hurt me, but seeing the blood, I was like, I got a little nervous. Like, oh, am I losing this fight now? Like, I'm bleeding. So I just had to mentally, yeah.
Kayla did a lot of, she carried a lot of the promotion for this fight specifically, even in kind of the event. I mean, she drew a lot of numbers on social and media day. And if you kind of compare it to like Michael Chandler, MVP, even Ben Askren, when they all came over, like they just kind of hit the ground running promoting wise. Like they want to do all of the appearances, they carry the pressers. Is that them turning it on when they get to the UFC, or do you recognize this before? And that's
I don't know if it's turning it on, but it's just another level when you get here. They feel it, you know, you feel it. You rot away in the PFL for years or the fucking Bellator, and then you finally get here, you feel it.
It's two different conversations. If you say the greatest of all the time, you can say Jon Jones.
Yeah.
You can say Habib. You can say George St. Pierre. Yes. Dana can say that. But if you can say the current pound for pound #1 fight in the world, I don't think Jon Jones even before Balal. Honestly, I don't think he's before the guys who's been active. He haven't fought for 3 years. You cannot be a pound for pound #1.
Alexander Hernandez told us today that this morning he saw a shooting on the streets, and Brennan Royval went and chased the shooter, and I guess they caught the shooter.
Walking home back to the hotel, and we turn this corner, and we hear like 5 shots rattle off. And Brandon loves to yell gunshots. I'm like, it could be anything. But he's like, no, it's gunshots. And I'm like, it could be. And then we hear another like round. I'm like, that sounds a little gunshotty. And so then we kind of stop for a minute. People start running through the street, kind of crowding around. And these guys come panting, like running past us. And Brandon goes, yo, what happened? He's like, nothing, just run. Turns out that was the guy with the gun. And then this fucking guy, there's some other guy that's kind of like saw and running behind him. And this guy, like a fucking Doberman, comes running after him too. And I'm like, dude, we got to go the other way. And he's gone. And if there's anything I learned this week, it's like, don't even try to chase Brandon. He'll find us. And so I'm like, bro, I'm warming up. I'm getting back to the hotel. So I start going that way. He's, on the prowl like Sherlock Holmes, and he's chasing after him. And then eventually cops and Brandon sees this guy, and I went through my rollout and breath session, and everyone, made it back together. And so kind of a crazy start. Like, dude.
I'm wondering if you heard of that and if you think that's a smart idea.
Our guys caught the shooter?
Well, I don't know if he caught him, but I guess he was on the phone with 911, but they caught the shooter.
Holy shit.
Is that a smart idea for your headliner next week?
I don't think so. No, I mean, this has happened in the past. It's weird how much this happens to our guys. Yeah. I mean, I don't even know what to say to that.
I'm done. Cut the show. I'm done. Take me off. Take me off. Cut the show. I'm done.
Can you make that commitment?